Hello everybody, how are you doing? I'm doing March the 13th, 2020's daily tarot card reading. If you do like my videos, feel free to like, subscribe, and share. Okay, if you do subscribe, you can hit the bell button next to the subscribe and it will allow you to see new uploads as I upload new videos. So the previous day's card, which is the 12th, is today's card. I'm recording on the 12th. So the previous day's card, the last court card, was the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is trying to manifest something. It may be something romantic. He's trying to get out to socialize. Maybe perhaps he's going out on a date or to a party or to a bar, just something to socialize with others. He's having a problem though manifesting what he desires because for some reason he's waiting for somebody to make a decision. So the next card here is the Hermit card reversed, and the Hermit card reversed means it's kind of like he's kind of stuck waiting. So he may not be like, he could be in work mode, like working independently or something like that. But he's kind of stuck waiting until the other party responds or the other parties respond back. So the next card here is the Two of Swords reversed. And I guess this conflictual energies. It's kind of like I really wish I could go over there, but I can't. So I have to wait until that person responds back. So the next card is a Strength card reversed. And this card is about the fact that it's challenging for this person to wait for. It's kind of like you're really excited for some event, but the hard part is waiting out for the other parties to be ready. So it's kind of a challenge. So the next card here is the High Priestess reversed. So some type of secret is relevant. So in order to figure out what was the secret, I clarified. And so what I got was the World card. So maybe it's graduation from waiting. And then we have a new beginning. And this could be graduation from an old cycle also. So here's the new beginning. So this King of Pentacles is waiting for a new beginning, okay? So apparently this is a secretive new beginning that's going on. And so then we have the Temperance card. So recall that it was challenging to wait, okay? It's somebody who's really, really excited about something that they probably really enjoy, and so it's hard for them to wait. So the Temperance card is saying you still have to wait. And so the next card here is the Moon reverse. So it kind of says secrets exposed 2 times. So maybe the reason you have to wait, I didn't really clarify it. So if you want me to, I could clarify it one more time. But I'm not sure if I should. I'm going to stay over here. I'm not going to clarify it one more time. The Four of Cups in the reverse position is it's saying that the King of Pentacles is possibly obsessed waiting. It's kind of like I said, like it's almost like if you have a big project to do, some people would rather dread the project and some people would be so excited, like I can't wait to get this over so I can relax and not be anxious anymore, okay? So maybe perhaps it's just something this person is excited for, okay? So now they're obsessed because, wow, the Devil card comes out, okay? Recall now, we just had the secrets exposed. So I don't know if this is explaining the obsession or if it's explaining the fact that there's some secrets. So the Devil card here is about maybe perhaps an ex-partner or a temptation, like a sexual temptation. And there is maybe perhaps a third-party situation going on. So this person is probably kind of obsessing over, like it's kind of like, why didn't you call me? If you didn't call me, you must be talking to somebody else. And so this person is possibly imagining that there's somebody else. Maybe perhaps there's a quiet period. What is the secret? The secret could be anything, since I'm reading for multiple people, and I could clarify it, but I'm not sure, because I think the secret is it's saying he has to wait. I wonder, should I? It's like I'm kind of debating, should I clarify it or not? I'm not sure. Let me keep reading, okay? The point is that he has to wait. So you don't know the reason why you have to wait. It's multiple reasons why you have to wait, and multiple people that may be listening to this reading. So anyway, so we have the Six of Wands reversed. So it's kind of like a situation where this King of Pentacles is not feeling like he's having victory in the situation. And He is hoping to like calm his mind, but he's having obstacles doing that. And if I'm yelling, I apologize. I've been yelling a little bit, so I'm sorry. So anyway, so there are delays and obstacles to this king either getting communication from the other parties or for him to calm his nerves, okay? Or to get victory, something like that. So it's explaining to us some of these obstacles that are coming up. So say, for instance, the Seven of Swords card in the reverse, I clarified it to see specifically what it was talking about. So we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, okay? So what does this mean? So there are delays and obstacles. There's no victory at the moment, and he has to wait, but he doesn't know the reason why he's waiting. And so when we have this Seven of Swords reversed card here, it's about like he's waiting for a commitment from this Queen of Pentacles person here. But the Queen of Pentacles person is in the reverse position. So it seems like one person is ready for a new start. The other person is not really ready for a new start. So it's kind of like this person, this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse has to probably turn back upright to kind of make sense. So it's making the other party probably frustrated because he's like, I'm waiting on you. I've been waiting on you for a while. Okay. So the next card is the Ace of Swords reversed. And so this card is about a loss of some sort. So it could be a loss of time. It could be a loss of money. It could be a loss of anything. And because we have the Five of Pentacles here, it could be a loss of money. So the next card here is Judgment. So maybe perhaps the King of Pentacles calls judgment on one situation and tries to start something else with someone else. So here we have the King of Wands. So this is maybe his energy in his business endeavors. So it could, I'm sorry. It can be his business side, and it could also be his as far as his domestic role, it could be that he's the husband. Okay, so let's see, what is this about? So he makes an offer of love to someone. I'm sorry, sends a message of love to someone. Okay, this could be something simple like making a phone call home. It could be something like, just caring about a friend or listening to a friend's request for help. It actually seems like it could be like a message of love to children. Okay, it could be a message of love to a past partner or to children. So maybe perhaps while he's bored and waiting, he's visiting with friends and family. Okay, because obviously he wants to do something, so he's just finding something maybe constructive to do. However, since we have the commitment card here, let me see what's going on. It depends on how I want to read this. So it could be that he decides to make a commitment with an old partner. That could be what's going on. If that is the case, there's commitment and there's still opportunities here. Okay, so that's actually kind of tricky because that could mean that he is committing to one person but still socializing to find new people. So that just maybe means that he's not settled. So the next card here is the Eight of Swords. This is about contracts, marriages, feeling tied up in a situation. Okay, so let me think about this. He made a commitment with a person from the past, okay? Or he made a commitment to his children, like, okay, I'm going to see you guys at 10 o'clock or something like that. And then he really was supposed to meet the other person at like 8 or 9, but he had to wait for that person past 8 or 9. So now he's making other appointments. So let me see. So while he's making more appointments, it just seems like he's wasting time. Like, I'm waiting on the Queen of Pentacles reverse to show up, but since she's not ready to show up, I'm going to spend time doing this or that, socializing, getting tied up in other appointments. Let's see. So then he decides to take a leap of faith, and in what way? Let us see. So toward a Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands reversed is probably not in in one of her best moods. Like at this point, she's probably aggravated and just kind of grouchy. This could be his wife, okay? It could be a wife. It could be a past partner. But so basically he's taking a leap of faith towards someone who is in a grouchy mood right now. And so in response, the obvious response would be you're taking a leap of faith toward a person who's not in a good mood. Therefore, it's very likely that you will get rejected from that person. It could be also, say for instance, if this was about the children here, it could be like he made an appointment with his children, like I'm going to pick you up and take you out to the park or something like that with his children. And then while he was out at the park, maybe perhaps he socialized with other people. And then maybe perhaps the mother of the children, I don't know if that's his legal wife or something. Something hasn't bound up. That's basically what I'm saying. Whatever that situation is that hasn't bound up, it's not really like pleasant and happy. It's something that's more so like grouchy and something maybe he's running off from. So the next card here is the death card. So there's a transformation to the situation. So the transformation to the situation, I'm sorry if I knocked the chair, is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles here is about an abundance coming in. So the Ace of Pentacles is kind of like a reward, okay? So let me see. We had a transformation. Okay, wait, I'm gonna redo this. Okay, he's tied up to a female, right? So this could be a wife, an ex-wife, wife, bound up with the children, bound up in some way to this person. So this person is grouchy, aggravated, and when you approach her, she's like, no, leave me alone, you know, kind of like grouchy, right? So he says, okay, wait. When I deal with you, you're going to be grouchy with me. So let me change how I see this situation. So I don't know, what is this change here? There's a change in how he's seeing the situation. This has to do with the ex-partner. I don't think this has to do with the Queen of Wands. Is it the Queen of Wands? No, Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Queen of Pentacles that he was waiting for here. I don't think that's the Queen of Pentacles. It could be. Because he sent a message to someone. So he could have sent the message to the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So then he could have sent a message to the Queen of Pentacles. They met up and they did make a commitment. Now, see, that makes more sense. But again, it just seems like not stable energy because we still have more options. Somebody's not stable. So the next card here is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, like I said, has to do with like marriage, contracts being bound up and tied to something. Because it almost says being tied up in two places. I don't know if he's tied up in two places and still intermingling with other people in the middle of it. So I don't know if this King of Pentacles, maybe he has a lot of money and a lot of options. So he has all of these connections to different people in different ways. And so that is confusing to whomever he's supposed to be committing to, maybe. But he's changing the way he's seeing the situation in regards to this person that maybe perhaps is not in the best of moods. So let me see. I only see somehow his change in perception is leading to a brighter future. It could be financially and it could just be relationship wise. So he decides to gather information about someone else. And as he's gathering the information, this is a little bit confusing. As he's gathering the information, this card came out horizontally, but it ended up being in the reverse position from my perspective. So there's a Ten of Pentacles reversed. What does that mean? It means something about the family's finances are not doing so well. Like, it has something to do with, I don't understand what's going on down here. Like, I'm explaining to you what's going to happen. I don't know if I have to explain to you every detail of what's happening. But it seems like there's a change in his perspective about the ties that bind him. Instead of tolerating some type of negative situation or negative person in his life, it didn't say letting go. He changed his perspective. He turned his eyes towards something else. And, what else? I'm kind of stuck here. He changed his focus from this legal tie or this, I don't know, spiritual social soulmate type tie. Oh, okay. He changed. Okay, now I get it. He changed to money because, mind you, we are dealing with this King of Wands. Okay, he was King of Pentacles and now he's King of Wands. So he may be dealing with his business partner. Okay. Now I get it. So we had the Judgment card up here. He was waiting on a Queen of Pentacles reverse, and he said, "Well, since she's not available right now, let me work on my business." So he's working on his business, and then he decided to send a message out to someone to reunite in regard to work. So he's making work appointments. So he made a commitment to someone maybe in work. It's making more sense now. So, and then he went from one commitment. It's kind of like appointments. Like I have 3 appointments scheduled. I'm going to meet up with several people and maybe at a board meeting or something like that. And then he got contracted by some type of employer or some type of situation, like he picked up a new contract for work. Okay. And then he took a leap of faith. But I'm not sure if we're dealing with work, it's still a grouchy person. Like maybe perhaps a business person high up on the ladder, but she's kind of not so happy with how situations have treated her, so she's just not in the best of moods. So maybe perhaps he was asking a business associate for some type of leeway to do something, some type of approval to get something done, but they said no, either because they're in a bad mood or maybe because the history behind the person may not be so good. I'm not sure. But so anyway, so this person maybe is changing from work. Now see, this is making sense, but it's still a little bit confusing. He might be changing from work to maybe his personal money. So the Ace of Pentacles. So okay, maybe perhaps he got paid. Like he made a couple of appointments. He may have gotten rejected on one appointment, but he still made a little bit of money. He made a pretty penny. So I'm not sure what this card is about. I could clarify it, but I'm not sure if I need to. So he gathered information about maybe what to do with his money. I'm not sure if maybe he said he wasn't going to put it in the bank or something. I'm not really sure. 10 of Pentacles reversed. So it's something about the family finances. Maybe perhaps he decided that the career moves he was making was not adequate to keep the family business going or something. So anyway, that's the end of my reading. I don't think I have to clarify. I think it explained itself. So you guys take care and have a good day, and don't overstress yourselves too much, okay? About this reading and just in general, okay? All right, you guys take care. Bye-bye. And just be healthy, okay?